Yo guys, your boy Arin here, how y'all doing? And welcome to Chels preview. Let's go. For the first part of the video, I'm going to talk about the players that are going to miss out for the game against Manchester City. And as Lampard said in the press conference, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Fikayo Tomori are going to miss out on the game. And Fikayo Tomori is going to recover around 10 days, and Hudson-Odoi recently just came back from injury, and it's going to take him a while to get match fit. So both of them are not going to be available. However, the rest of the players are going to be available for the selection, and hopefully they don't pick up any injuries for the last training of the day. For this part of the video, I'm going to talk about our predicted lineup against Manchester City. So I went with a 4-3-3, and I think Lampard is going to play Kepa in the goal. He's going to play Reece James at right back, Christensen at right center back, Zuma at left center back, Azpilicueta on the left hand side of the defense, a midfield three of Conte, Kovacic and Mason Mount, and our front three is going to be Willian on the right, Tammy in the front, and Pulisic on the left. And I think the reason Lampard will most likely play Azpilicueta on the left-hand side of the defense is that in order for him to combat against the left-footed right wingers of the Manchester City, because they're really tricky. And as you guys saw in the first leg against Manchester City, when Morris cut in Emerson and Kovacic, they weren't really tight against him, and that's why he easily cut in and he just had a shot and it was a goal. So I think Azpi is gonna play there, and the reason I played Reece James and I benched Marcos Alonso is that Reece James can provide a lot of attacking threat on the right hand side. He's fast, he's strong, he can keep up physically and technically with the Manchester City wingers, and it's important to have players that can help out the defense and the offensive players. And I think Reece James and Azpilicueta are going to be the most complementary players that we need to have in that positions. And now to the midfield, we have Conte at the DM role, the position that he played against Aston Villa, and Kovacic on the right hand side of the midfield, and Mason Mount on the left hand side of the midfield. And I think this is a very balanced midfield. I think it provides a lot of defensive attributes, and they also can play out of the pressure. And Mason Mount also has goal threats, and he can actually support the attack. Kovacic can help Conte to build up from the back, and yeah, I think this is the most complementary midfield we have right now to play against Manchester City. And the reason I didn't went with Ruben is that I don't think it's very fair for him to start against Manchester City. He just recently came back from injury, and I think he needs time to recover and get back to his best. So I would just bring him as a sub because he will be very effective. And for our front three, the reason I chose Willian, Tammy, and Pulisic is going to be, I think Willian is very good defensively. He can help out the fullbacks. And Pulisic, he's fast, he can run in behind, and I think him and Abraham, they can bring a lot of attacking threat to our team, and they can run in behind. And as you guys know, besides Laporte, all of the center backs that Manchester City has, they're a little bit suspect. So I think we can get to them, and it wouldn't be impossible to score them against them. And the reason I chose Tammy over Giroud is that this game we will play a little bit more defensive compared to the game against Aston Villa. And I think when we play defensively, Manchester City are gonna naturally push higher, and Tammy's gonna be able to run in behind like Pulisic, and we will be able to create a lot of chances and score. So I hope the lineup that Lampard chooses is gonna be complementary to the way we play. And yeah, I think from the subs also, I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek is gonna come on, and I hope Gilmour gets some minutes, and also I think he's gonna bring on Giroud for some aerial threat, because Manchester City, they are not the most aerial dominant team, so maybe we can have some aerial threat for them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also follow my Instagram page down below. And yeah, see you tomorrow after the game review. Bye bye.